Hey everybody, and welcome to this 17th episode of the Automated Millionaire video slash podcast. Hi, I'm Mikkel Pitzner. I'm also known as the Automated Millionaire, and I'm the creator of the courses, programs, and the tools that we offer through the Automated Millionaire. I help small and medium-sized businesses of all kinds of industries, and I help them make more money. And I do so without them needing to work harder. In fact, they'll actually end up with a system that helps automate and automate a lot of the progress that they want in their company, so they have the growth and be able to eventually really truly evolve into a business owner, so that they can actually go and pursue other things of their interest. If you're new to this program, if you're new to this podcast or the video channel here, if you're watching it, then I welcome you with all my warm heart. And if you're a returning listener, I'm really pleased to see you here again. In the previous episodes we just wrapped up, we went through all the secrets of what makes a top business turnaround agent, a business consultant that can come into a business and turn things around when things are looking really bleak. Maybe the company is actually in 11th hour. Maybe the business owners are almost at the point where they are thinking about throwing in the towel. Maybe they are thinking about maybe declaring bankruptcy. But then this business owner can come into the business and help them turn the business around in matters of just mere weeks or maybe just a couple of months. And we were talking about what are those secrets that makes it so that a business turnaround agent who is really good at the job, how is that person able to do so when the business owners and their teams have not been able to upkeep the business over the last few years? So we wrapped up those, and if you didn't see those or didn't listen to those episodes, I definitely would suggest that you and invite you to go ahead and do so. I also have let you know that we do have currently at least a no-cost training that actually maps out what is that system that we follow. It's one of the secrets is that, we have a system. We don't go into the businesses completely blindly. We may not know anything about this particular business. We may not know anything about the particular industry, but we know the business of business. And by using a system, we can get fast results. And that's definitely required when you are talking about saving a business which is so close to going belly up and bankrupt. In this episode and in the next series of episodes here, we'll be starting a new series. So welcome for that. We'll be talking about a series that I call the mistakes that business owners make. And the reason I chose that is because, we all make mistakes, but the great thing is we can learn a lot from the mistakes. And if we can learn to spot them, we might see some of them and we recognize some of these mistakes in ourselves. And if we can course correct some of those mistakes, I venture to say that you will find that you can make more money out of your daily activities rather than pursuing down the path of continuing such mistakes. So let's jump into it straight away. The mistakes we're going to talk about are not going to be mentioned in any particular order per se. So it'll just be, as I go along, I'll eventually get more and more mistakes in here. We'll talk about them. In this one, let's talk about the first mistake. So the first mistake that I have come to realize, especially after I had my first business and then went on to other things and so on, is that very often as a business owner, we lose the momentum. Now that may just happen, but what I really mean is that when we have momentum, when all of a sudden we begin to get some real traction in our business, when all of a sudden things seem to be kind of like the gears are working, things are falling greatly into place, business is booming, we're getting somewhere, we're getting clients that are happy, and more business, more revenues, more sales, and so on. And of course, more profits. Well, then oftentimes we don't really pay attention to say, well, how can I make the most of this current state of the business? How can I use this momentum? How can I build upon the momentum? How can I elevate it even further and make the most of it? Because unfortunately, as it seems, life has its ups and its downs. So sometimes when we are in this great momentum of really a positive path that we are on, then unfortunately it seems to be the tendency that it doesn't last. It's not going to last forever. And so what I would definitely say and suggest that we do is that when we do have the momentum, we make the absolute most of it. We really try to, excuse the expression, but we really try to milk it. We really try to make absolutely the most of it. We try to grow even further. We try to reach our span even further and so on. And by doing so, we may be even stronger into the times when things may be going, for whatever reason, that the economy takes a dip or whatever else might happen in our industry, that all of a sudden we go into a bit of a period of time where it's a little bit of an ebb. For sure, I've been in that situation myself where things were going really, really well. And what kind of happened and what I see happens with a lot of people is that we kind of begin to rest on our laurels. We kind of go and think that, okay, everything's fine, everything's great, and we are so awesome, and business is so awesome, and things are just happening for us. And then soon enough, we kind of like become a little bit too complacent. We become a little bit too luxurious, maybe. We kind of like go in and our activity spills into what else to spend money on. Let's go out and have more drinks and more dinners and more relaxation, more vacation and so on. Instead of, like I said, really saying, okay, let me make sure I really run this while it's so great that I maybe, be able to save up for the nest egg or for times of when it's not that great anymore. We see it also in the world of entertainment. All of a sudden we see, great actors that are really on a roll, and they come out and they get very, very, acclaimed. Everybody loves them. They made a great movie, and then they make another one, and so they make 4 or 5 or 6 of those, and then all of a sudden you never hear from them again. And soon enough the interest kind of, weaned off, and soon enough it's when they come back into the scene again, they just don't seem to have it anymore. And I would say it's kind of like the same thing. So again, the message is, let's make sure that when we have a certain kind of momentum, that we truly make the max of it. I'm going to keep these episodes a little bit shorter than all the previous episodes because I value your time, and I know we're all busy and so on. And, there's no point in kind of keep beating at it. So I'm going to wrap up this one. I hope that you'll consider giving it a like button. I hope you consider subscribing here. And again, like I said, if you wanted to know more about the secrets that has made me as a business turnaround agent so successful, just to give you a quick update again, when I joined the company a few years ago and helped them with their clients, I soon became the top 3 business turnaround agent, the top 3 business consultant with this company. And this was one of the most successful and largest private entities here in the United States, operating all throughout the United States and all throughout Canada. And like I said, one of the major reasons was that we had a system and the free training. If you go to our website, theautomatedmillionaire.com, you'll find that there is a tab in the menu button. And currently that tab goes to a no-cost training for this particular system. So where in this training, and it's just over an hour long training, but I very specifically map out on the whiteboard, I map out what does this system look like, so you can see it's all of it, it's in entirety. If you want to go back and listen to all the previous episodes, you'll hear me pull out and extrapolate the different secrets one by one and kind of go through that. So that's a lot of the previous episodes. Anyways, I thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being here. It really warms my heart, and very grateful for you and for your time. And I hope that I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Thank you so much.